Saskatchewan is supportive of those very small, targeted tariffs that are there to change the minds of U.S. decision makers. What we have seen since last week is some of the language change to broad-based dollar-for-dollar tariffs counter tariffs being imposed.
Premier Scott Moe was clear Wednesday. He says he's opposed to any approach that will see the federal government impose dollar-for-dollar tariffs. This after a potential response was floated by Ottawa in response to U.S. President Donald Trump's promise to implement tariffs on Canadian goods.
Well, Canada's a very bad abuser also. Vast numbers of people to come in and fentanyl to come in.
When do you think you would enact them?
I think February 1st.
And while Moe said he's in favor of some of the action proposed by the federal government, he also said he'd like to see the tariffs avoided altogether.
Our entire focus on this, as I said, is to de-escalate the entirety of the conversation around tariffs and to refocus on, really what I think are some of the opportunities that have been provided by the president. And I call them opportunities and we are taking him up on his comments around border security. That benefits Canadians.
But Moe's statements seem to be at odds with his previous comments about the importance of a unified approach. He says he will take a look at using any power available to negate potential export tariffs on Saskatchewan-made goods. That would include things like egg products or potash.
What we need to do, and what I will continue to do as a subnational leader, is to engage, yes, alongside our federal government, but to engage also as a province of Saskatchewan with all of any and all contacts that we have with the Trump administration, with governors, with senators, with House representatives, and as I said, I encourage those in the business community to reach out to their business colleagues south of the border.
Opposition leader Carla Beck says the province needs to do its own outreach, possibly through advertising.
There's no doubt that if these tariffs come into place, it's going to be devastating for people across this country, for industry, for our economy, for the costs for consumers, but it is also going to increase costs for people in the U.S.
Moe repeated his often used phrase that we need to take Trump seriously, but not literally. But with the threat of tariffs just over a week away, Moe says he'll do everything in his power to look out for Saskatchewan, even if it puts him at odds with the rest of Canada. Alexander Kwan, CBC News, Regina.